Okay. Hello once again, all my fellow makeup junkies. This is part 2. This video is going to be, that's why I did the video in 2 parts this morning. This is going to be my review of Tape Face / House Tape. Yes, we went to House of Tape to see Tape Face's show last night at Harrah's here in Las Vegas. He actually signed is doing a 3-year residency back in Las Vegas at Harrah's. So, yeah, I mean, if you are in Las Vegas, if you ever come to Las Vegas, I urge you guys to definitely check out his show. We went last night. I ran across a couple performances of his. He was on America's Got Talent. And for those of you who don't know who he is, here you go. There's Tape Face, right there. Yep, that's him. And these are signed. And if you get the VIP package that entitles you to, you get to do a meet and greet with him, which is actually 100% worth it. It is not just some little standard meet and greet like, okay, hi, I shake your hand, I sign your shit, and you're out the door. No, he actually sits there and interacts with everybody. You get to ask him questions about pretty much anything within reason. And yeah, very vibrant soul, came off of as a very genuine person. And part of VIP is you get one of these, but I went with Mr. Makeup Junkie 75, so we got 2. And then you get these souvenir poker chips. So that's that's one side. This is the other side. So we got 2 of those. And at the end of the show, when you're out the door, when you're going out the door, they were passing out these. Everybody got these. Okay, there you go. We got 2 of them, but there were actually, and I don't know who, so I'm not going to call them out. There were a couple people that had thrown them just in the garbage can, and I was like, well, shit, if you don't want them, I'll take them. So we had 2, and we actually ended up coming home with 4. So we got 4 of these, and notice, yeah, it says Tape Face, Stay Weird, Harrah's. Okay, now, notice that the balloon says Stay Weird. I will let you guys know that Tape Face was indeed the inspiration behind the name of our web store, because Stay Weird is just, you know what, entails, it means, you know what, it doesn't mean like, you know, but, you know, stay you, stay unique, do you, don't be afraid to think outside the box. That's what he means by stay weird. So, you know what, I thought that was a perfect name for our web store, which I covered in part 1, which I will put the link to in the description bar below in this video if you guys are interested and you want to check it out. But this is solely a review of his show. It is an interactive show. He does pick people from the audience to come up and be involved in the stuff that he does on stage. Never have I been to a comedy show. It is a comedy show like this, where I have laughed my ass off from start to finish. I mean, I can't, excuse me, I can't say enough good things about the show. I would urge you guys, because the tickets are not astronomically fucking expensive anyways, but I urge you guys that if you do go, get the VIP package, because you know what, the meet and greet is definitely worth it. And not only was it just the awesome experience, and I mean, we had front row, and the theater, House of Tape is, oh gosh, I feel like I'm either going to hiccup or like burp really loud. I'm sorry. The theater itself is not that large, and the stage is pretty much like, we're sitting here, and the stage is like where my camera is. So, I mean, you're literally right there. And VIP also entitles you to you get to sit within the first 8 rows. Like I said, though, the theater is not that large. So even if you do get general admission, you're not like in the balcony, like nosebleed seats or anything. No, you're more than close enough to be able to view the show, because it's just a theater. Like, imagine a theater you would do like theater productions for, like when you were in like high school, you know, the big like there you go. He's a very vibrant soul. The meet and greet, yes, he does talk throughout his comedy act. However, he does not, you know, hence the tape. Okay. But the facial expressions, and it's not just awesome to view to be able to have the opportunity to view live like what he's doing, but also to see the reactions of not only the other people in the audience that are laughing their asses off, but the audience members that he takes on stage with him. Oh my gosh, absolutely freaking priceless. We actually got to, the family that we sat by last night was from Colorado, and was a family for mom, dad, and their 2 boys. We talked with them. We were sitting by them for like the whole show. They were here for Easter weekend. You know what? They were awesome. Their kids were awesome. I sat right by the mom. Yeah. It's awesome, like meeting other people, meeting and interacting with other people that are at the show as well. That was another awesome perk of everything for me. And I have a total photographic memory, so you know what, if we ever did see any of these people again, I would totally remember who they were. I would recognize them. Because people like that, they do make an impact. Didn't really know what to expect, like meeting Tape Face in general, but let me put it this way: his responses at the meet and greet and everything, it didn't seem ingenuine. It didn't seem rehearsed. No, he's very genuine. I mean, he is like right there. This is your guys' time with me. Ask me anything within reason. People are asking him, you know what, who was your favorite judge on America's Got Talent? Where's your favorite place to perform? He is from New Zealand. That's where he's from, and not to be confused with Australia, ladies and germs. Yeah, I would urge you guys, if you like really good comedy, but something completely different, somebody that he doesn't talk throughout his show. And the meet and greet he does, but throughout his show, no, he does not. And those of you who are familiar with Tape Face, you already know this, but yeah, I mean, you're urged to, okay, not urged, encouraged to write a review if you liked the show. But instead of doing a written one, I decided to do a video response because I am a YouTuber. I'm sorry, I just hope that this review of the show is doing it justice, because it really, there's just so many awesome aspects of his performance, and so many awesome aspects of the experience and the show in general that I probably do not have enough descriptive words for. But, you know, like, words like, wicked, groovy, awesome, fucking hilarious, pardon my F-bombs, I drop a lot of them, so I just, you know what, are the first ones that come to mind. But it completely, you know what, a different experience from any comedy show that you will ever see. But I guarantee you, there were people there with their kids, there were younger couples there, older couples there, you know what I mean? Everybody, it's something that, you know what, it's like, if you go to his show and it's like, you don't think it's fucking hysterical, and you don't leave feeling like, wow, just, you know what, like, taking in the whole experience, you've had your sense of humor, I can't freaking talk this morning, I'm sorry. You've had your sense of humor surgically fucking removed. That's all I can tell you. What is that hanging over? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm like, because I keep seeing this, like, in the back. I'm like, what is that? Is that the timer, or what is that? It's my court jester hat. Okay. Sorry, driving me crazy, but, I mean, like I said, it is definitely something that, when you see it once, it's not like, oh, okay, you know what, that was pretty cool, but it's not something that, like, you know, not necessarily something to write home about, not necessarily something that you would want to go see again. But no, his show is definitely something that, you know what, you could and would, and we do, and plan on going back to and seeing again. Because my gosh, he puts so, I mean, there's, and just the fact that, you know what, he doesn't talk throughout it, so he goes solely on facial expressions and actions and everything. It's one of those things that's like, I can't explain it to you guys. It's just something that, you know what, I urge you to definitely go and check out. It's something that you have to see. And you will, I mean, I can almost guarantee that, you know what, you'll laugh your ass off. So, because it is funny, and it's definitely one of the most original comedy shows that I've ever seen. It's not just somebody up there, like, you know, a stand-up comedian, which, don't get me wrong, like, you know what, I admire a lot of people like David Spade, and, not only as, like, stand-up performers, but also as comedy actors, but it's not like somebody up there just telling jokes. I mean, it's a very interactive, very different, very original type of show. So definitely go check out Tapeface at Harrah's. I will put the link to that in the description bar below. He has a Facebook page. He has an Instagram. Follow him, because he actually does maintain his own Instagram and his own Facebook page and everything. He does that himself. It's not, no, he doesn't hire somebody to check it for him. So no, he actually does that himself. You can definitely tell he is, you know, 100%, shit. I'm sorry. What's the word I'm looking for? Appreciative of social interaction. Okay, so, I mean, it was really good. I don't have anything negative to say about it. There was nothing about it that I didn't like. Like I said, it was awesome getting to meet and interact with the family that was sitting next to us. There was a lady that was brought up on stage towards the end of the show. We talked with her and her husband afterwards. They are Californians, but she's from Oregon. They're here for Easter weekend. She got brought up on stage, and I mean, oh my gosh, she was hilarious. You know what I mean? It's just, it's just, like I said, I love the fact that it's an interactive show. And it's not even about, like, okay, let me get my little 15 seconds of fame because I got to go on stage with Tapeface. It's like, whether you do or you don't, it's no matter, you know, it's just, you're going to enjoy the whole experience of being there at the show. Yeah, like I said, my husband and I went. It's something that we definitely want to do again. I'm actually pretty stoked about, you know what, that's something I would want to definitely go back and do, like when my birthday rolls around this summer. Yeah, my birthday's in the middle of the summer, and I hate summer. Go figure. Yeah. If you choose to do the meet and greet with him, you definitely won't be disappointed about that. He does actually, you know, take pictures with everybody in character after the show. Yeah, very vibrant soul, very friendly person, very genuine person. You will not be disappointed. And those of you who have seen his performances on America's Got Talent, I'll tell you what, if you haven't had the opportunity to see him live and you come to Vegas and you want to, definitely go check out his show. You will not be disappointed, because we weren't. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect. I was really stoked about going and having the opportunity to see him live, but didn't know what to expect. It is worth, oh my gosh, it is well worth, like I said, his tickets are not astronomically expensive anyways, but it is worth the ticket price and freaking then some. 100 times over. So, go and check out House of Tape at Harrah's here in Las Vegas. And like I said, you know what? Obviously, no, nobody is paying me to make this review. Even if they said, okay, hey, we'll pay you to do a good review, I would pretty much be like, you know what, screw you. You know what, it's either going to be my honest opinion or I'm not going to give one at all. So, there you go, ladies and gents. This is my honest opinion. So, like I said, everything about it was awesome. It is hilarious from like beginning to end. It's not an extremely long show, but you know what? It's one of those shows like when it ends, you're almost like, you know, kind of sad that it's over. So, yeah, go and check out Tape Face at House of Tape here in Las Vegas at Harrah's. You know, it's so awesome to just see, you know, somebody like Tape Face do a residency here in Las Vegas, like someplace where you live, because one of the biggest gripes I have about living in Las Vegas, I always tell people, because I have people from out of town, actually, the couple that we were talking to last night, Nicole and Chris, yes, I remember your guys' names, they were asking me about Las Vegas. Actually, the mom of the family we were sitting next to asked me the same thing. It's like, so do you like living here? Okay. So, you know what? My honest response is sometimes. I think that Vegas is an awesome place to visit. Not the greatest place to live, though. You know, it's really difficult for me to digest the fact that people call this the entertainment capital of the U.S. I'm like, that's a bunch of bullshit, because for me, I'm like, you know, and in a lot of shows, you know what, even if you are interested in seeing the shows, as a local, you know what I mean, you're not gonna fucking go because they jack the prices up like tenfold, of course, because this is a very transient, like, tourist city, you know, which I think is great for the performers here and everything, but for the locals, it kind of sucks. So, it's awesome to see a show like this, though, like Tape Face in Las Vegas. You know what? Something that us locals, like, wow, you know what? It like didn't break my fucking wallet, and it was awesome. So, it's a breath of fresh air. It's definitely, an awesome treat. Like, wow, how many years? Freaking finally. So, yeah, definitely go check it out. You guys will not be disappointed. Like I said, unless you've had your sense of humor surgically freaking removed. So, yeah. And yes, it is family friendly. There were a few families there last night. Like I said, the family that was sitting next to us, they had two boys that were younger. There was a couple with another kid sitting behind us, and so yeah, it is definitely family friendly. It's something you can bring your kids to. So yeah, go and check it out. That's all I can tell you. So, Tape Face at Harrah's in Las Vegas. That's my review. Happy Easter, everybody. Stay weird.